Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your October 2023 horoscope reading. Um, we are going to start with pulling some core cards when we begin, but really quick, I want to say I apologize for falling off and not uploading videos for quite some time. I had a lot of things happen and change where I wasn't able to find the time to do so in a timely manner. So I apologize for that. Now that life is a little less complicated, we will get back up and running here. So, some key dates for October I want to talk about quickly are October 13th, which is Friday the 13th, nonetheless. But in numerology, the spiritual meaning of 13 is a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning, a rebirth occurring. Okay, it's deeply karmic. So, it really brings that karma full circle. It's loaded with divine feminine energy and personal growth and putting you on the right path. Okay, then the very next day we have our new moon and solar eclipse, which will, excuse me, we have a very unique celestial alignment during that time because the sun, the moon, and the earth will converge to create this annual solar eclipse. And the reason it's called an annual solar eclipse is because the moon will not entirely obscure the sun. So it's also called the Ring of Fire solar eclipse because, as you can imagine, the moon won't fully be over the sun, so you'll have that ring of sunshine coming through, so looking like a ring of fire. This eclipse is in Libra, which is an air sign. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, and our seventh house of partnerships. That house, seventh house, is also known as the house of relationships or the house of balance. It also is, deals with romantic or business partnerships, okay, as well. So, very interesting to see what's going to happen during this time. Then on the 28th, later in the month, we'll have our lunar eclipse. All right, so this lunar eclipse urges us to embrace our transformation and emerge from the ashes, kind of like the rising phoenix. All right, so with that being said, let's hop right in with core cards and see what kind of energy Spirit wants to bring forth or wants to talk about. Oh, we've got one jumping out. We're going to keep it, and we'll see what we have happening here. What is the foundation of your reading? And I do shuffle a lot prior to camera, so we don't have to waste time doing so. All right, the first one that popped out. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So yes, being honest with yourself. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, beautiful. Let's see what else we've got coming in with tarot. Okay, so maybe this month looks kind of like it's time to get right with yourself. What is it that you might have been not really being honest about when it comes to yourself? Maybe you've been doing some shadow work. Excuse me. I'm not going to take that because I know that was my hands. Maybe you've worked on yourself really hard this year so far, and now you're going to have that great karmic return and things are going smooth. Hopefully things have gotten better for you if than not. Okay, so cutting the deck real quick, and let's see what else we've got. Let's dig deeper. Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Four of Swords. Okay, something truly wants to whisk you away. It is time for you to go on vacation, Capricorn. You are working too hard. All right, so all these cards talk about travel. All these cards talk about time away and personal retreat. When we look at the Six of Swords to begin with, excuse me, you see he's rowing away, right? Traditionally, when the Six of Swords comes into a reading, it means travel over water. It shows, movement and progress of any kind. So you may be planning a trip for pleasure or business. This card does signify it's a good time for movement, change, and maybe the experience that travel brings. Okay, expect forward movement, improvement in a current situation, a new job, moving to a new house. It could be, like I said, travel for business or pleasure. Use your imagination. Maybe, Capricorn seems to be so like almost black and white. I'm a Capricorn, and that's kind of how I am. I don't know if December and January Capricorns have a giant difference in male and female, but I would say that when it comes to me being a December Capricorn, I seem to lack some imagination at times. So maybe just going on this retreat that is necessary, getting away from the repetitious, mundane energy of day after day, going to work or doing the same repetitious things would help spark your imagination a little bit. And maybe that's what's needed this month. So, enjoy your journey if you're going somewhere. There's definitely smooth sailing ahead too. This signifies, smooth sailing. Like I said, progress and improvement. Okay. So rowing away from rough waters, things being more calm. Then when you get the Knight of Cups, excuse me, my nose just decided it wants to run. A romantic, intuitive young man with blonde hair or green or blue eyes could possibly arrive soon. So, if this is somebody you already know, maybe he will be stepping back into your circle. It doesn't necessarily have to be that somebody's going to come in. Okay, but it does. That is the one of the key words that come, or one of the key aspects of this card, or what it represents. But this is a court card, and it often represents a sensitive, gallant, and chivalrous man. Okay, he is perceptive and empathic, and maybe a little reserved. He carefully protects his feelings, which kind of is represented in his armor on the card. The Knight of Cups kind of characterizes someone who is faithful and true, who believes in magic and chivalry, I cannot say that word, but you know what I'm talking about, being a gentleman, and honor. Okay, so they're the best of friends that a person could hope for. And they will probably love once and love very deeply. This card often does turn up when there is about to be a proposition. Okay, so this card could also symbolize movement or travel of any kind. Expect romance, visions of what is to come, maybe some magical aspect of something, and new and creative opportunities. So the challenge of the Knight of Cups is this. Will you scry within the surface of the cup to see what will be and look for the vision of your future love? Or will you flow with the element of water and see what happens? Okay, and that's kind of interesting. So you might have some romance and love coming in, and that's crazy because we're in this seventh house of romance and partnerships. So Capricorn, you might be having a new love interest come in or one come back. This card does talk about divine feminine energy. So this man could be a sensitive man, in touch with his emotional feminine side. Pay attention to dreams, and it's a quest for movement and travel. Once again, it's associated with water and fire. Water is kind of the suit of cups, which is, related to natural elements, while all four of the knights are associated with the energetic element of fire. So this could be a Pisces man as well. Okay? It is associated with Pisces. Then you get Four Swords, which really talks about personal downtime needed. Okay, you are so in need of a retreat. So it's a sign that you need to take that time to yourself, make up lost energy, and find your strength again, because you could be feeling overwhelmed with the demands and stress of everyday life. So you may need to just get away and withdraw from, the hectic and daily grind. Sometimes you need to allow yourself to recover from a possible even illness. Okay, maybe you were sick recently and it's like, oh, I'm not ready yet to go back to work. I need some time to recoup. But this is definitely, solitary time. You will find solutions to your problems quietly and on your own if you take that downtime for yourself. So resting and allowing yourself to fully recover the lost energy, working in a solitary environment for a while, or finding your focus again. Okay, and I'm sorry that, speaking of focus, my camera doesn't seem to want to be focusing very well. But maybe then you will spark your imagination. Things will change a little bit for you. It could be that you're just tired of this old mundane energy coming in. So let's see what else with the Visions of the Soul deck Spirit wants you to know. Let's see what else other kind of energy you have coming in for this month. So it looks like you are going to maybe take a relationship, a vacation, a trip somewhere. Maybe you're going to meet somebody. You now worked on yourself and you've been honest with yourself. You know what it is you need to do and not do in a relationship because you've had the experience. You've worked on your shadow self. You've taken some time to yourself, and now it's time to see what happens. This is very interesting, Capricorn, to say the least. All right, so what else does Spirit want you to know? 23, birthing the new. Yes. And what else? 8, starseed chakra. I'm sorry, earth star chakra. So very significant in what we're talking about. Okay, so 23, being a 5 when you add it up in numerology. So if you want to know the vibrations or the energy of 5, you can search that. If you are part of my Facebook group page, Happy Connecting Readings by Dana, you can go there under the features tab and see all about angel numbers there. There's a post there. But 23 is birthing the new, right? Conception, birth, new life, emotional support, fertility. So this card asks you to birth into a beginning or a new beginning, a new idea, right? Which comes back to our imagination. So you are entering this new fertile phase in your life. Something new is about to be conceived or brought to your attention. So which contains your own unique signature, right? Okay, it's unique to you. So not something that is a copy or a variation of what someone else has done, but something uniquely yours. So this is a gift you have brought with you into this life to share with humanity. And at this time, it could be that it's time for you to understand that your abilities and your gifts are as great as anything and anyone else, anybody else that of what they have to offer. So it may not be something huge in terms of what you're used to, but it may even seem to be that you are, it may even seem to you to be insignificant, but it will have an impact on both your life and the lives of others around you. So however, for it to be long lasting, it needs to be in harmony with the laws of nature, supporting of life and growth on the earth. So when you birth in the new in this manner, not only this world, but the entire universe expands and supports your growth. So that's what it's talking about. New conception, new birthing ideas, new things coming in. Okay, possibly new energy, new people. So that might be very significant. Maybe it isn't somebody from your past. Maybe it's somebody new coming in. Okay. And then you get the 8, Earth Star Chakra. And what that talks about is evolution, karmic release, soul purpose. Okay. It's basically now a time for you to awaken and rekindle your connection to the primal forces that are Mother Earth. Disconnection from these forces has brought you into a disharmony with the energetic flow of life on the planet. Okay, so this disconnection that humans have causes all of humanity to become separated from the natural world, and that fuels the disharmony of Earth. It creates this turmoil you now see. So down to the smallest aspect of your life, you need to kind of take stock of how your actions affect nature and make the necessary changes when you reconnect to that primal force field of your soul purpose. So everything for your soul purpose will be coming more clear. Okay, multiple past lives will also become an accessible part of your imagination or part of your dreams or part of your meditation as you kind of release this karma and align with your evolution of your soul, or that karmic circle comes full force. Okay, full circle rather. So basically what it's saying is like you're gonna feel this strength and force within you of spiritual power, which kind of supports you on your path. You're gonna find where you belong this month. You're really gonna just dive deep into something new. Okay, and so let's see what it is the moon cards have to tell you. What other energy do we have coming in? So we are almost done here, and let's see what we have coming in with the Moon Oracle cards. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, full moon eclipse. That's really crazy because we have an eclipse coming in and a time for healing. So look at that. You guys are healing, coming full circle, getting rid of that old karma. Everything is going to come full circle for you guys. And then let's just see what else we have with our angel cards and Archangel Michael and your guides. Oops, they're jumping out. So we're just going to take them, and you ended up with 3. Explore your options. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternate options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life purpose. There you go. You have options and innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Okay, and you had another one, self-respect. So Capricorns are known for their self-respect, and a lot of times we have too much of it, right? So dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see as myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. And that goes back, that self-respect goes back to this honesty and shadow work. See how that kind of coincides together? And so there you have it, Capricorn. That is your October horoscope. I thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and coming every month to see what we have coming in for energy, cards, readings. There's more to come. Stay tuned. Please make sure you like this video. And as always, happy connecting. Bye.